See, I'm getting better with every shot. That's a good thing.
I have no idea. I don't remember it at all. But I'm loving this because I think a lot of times I end up playing on PlayStations and stuff.
Coming for bowling
Oh,
too.
well, it's justified. Totally.
Yeah, of course I think we all dress up.
Yeah.
But I think the first time it's a memory that I have. I was 17 and I got a blow dry done for the first time for a date that I was going to, and I was going in an auto, so I was scared that मेरे बाल उड़ तो नहीं जाएंगे. So I was like, oh my god, like I mean sometimes you don't even think कि वो तो अपना scene ही नहीं है.
Yeah.
But he had a huge crush on me, and then I was like, oh my god, if he likes me, I better like look my best. Thank you.
How?
I was actually horrible at it. पहले like before the series, they told me that she's somebody who checks for notes, and I was like, ऐसा पता कैसे चलता है? Like how would you know? And then they told me so many things in a normal note that you see to figure out if it's fake, and I was like, हमें तो कुछ नहीं पता है. And I was like, people need to know the fakes in the market and everything. And there's so much of knowledge that I got. It was infotainment for me. It was entertainment. It was knowledge. So before Farzi, I had absolutely no idea that there are so many dimensions to it. But of course, now after Farzi, I've become a little better at it. I still won't say I'm a pro, but I've definitely.
But
Nothing about me is fake. I feel like but I can gauge fake people or fake things very quickly. Like I'll just know it. If it's a fake compliment, it's not coming from the heart, I'll know it. I'm into energy, so I sort of understand people. Like I can gauge people. And I'll just know a fake energy from a gender.
can tell us to
like
how
if it's
one.
positive, if it's not okay, if they're trying to be sweet, too sweet to you, then you just get it. You just understand. Okay, this is not my scene. These are not my people. So the first thing I noticed about you was how do you take care of your hair? Like, but I love your hair. There's a very positive vibe about you. Like, because you're smiling back. But otherwise, I'm very tired in my head. It makes it easy when because you have a very nice vibe. Yeah.
But
Oh shit. Oh.
now you've got to tell me which one's fake and which one's real.
I'm not really into diamonds and stuff. I think this is the real one. Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Which one's real? Which one's fake?
मेरा जो एग्जाम हो रहा है ना ये और मैंने इतना बिल्ड कर दिया अपने आप को अभी इससे पहले
You're still in your character, huh?
is gold oh wow not bad oh my god okay these are two notes and you want me to tell you which is fake
Fake, yeah.
so both are real मेरा की आंखों से नहीं बच सकता हूँ
Okay.
I think this is Indian and this is film देखिए पता चल गया I know exactly oh this is can खाना दे दो कुछ भूख लग रही है I
Rice, you
love
got that.
I think you're as popular man like clearly I think not at all. I really should learn it. Whenever, even if we have special services in the airport line, I still prefer being in because I just feel it's unfair. Okay, fine if I'm famous, but it's just, my heart doesn't. I don't believe that I'm a big actor or I need special services and I should use it. I've never done that. Normal girl, yeah. It's not in my head that I'm something. Rashi Khanna Fans Association. I was like, what is that? And I remember this was my first experience in Tirupati. I'd gone for a shop opening there. And there was this road, okay, we were supposed to take that road, and that whole road was blocked. And I was like, why is this road blocked? And they're like, ma'am, it is for you. I was so shocked, and that's when I got to know, South fans are so, they worship you. I was so scared. I got down with the car, there were so many people. My manager was a little manhandled, so he had like a fracture, something that happened in his hand. And, my suit, I was wearing a dupatta that got torn and everything. And I know it was probably not the best experiences of my life, but that is the place where I realized, oh shit, they want they just want a piece of you in any possible. My god, this is crazy. I was also once told that be careful because when you're going in crowd, sometimes they carry blade just to get your blood. Yeah. They just like, I've heard actors tell me this. So I was like, oh my god, I'm not going out with the bodyguards around me. I have to be careful. And then they have security, but there's that level of love.
Yeah.
The actors which is amazing. So that was my first brush with being famous. You have to be balanced in your diet and nothing else goes in the longer run because dieting you will be frustrated, you will be as a person. You give yourself nutrients unless you're satiated, you will not be happy. And I want to be happy. So I eat everything in moderation. I usually stick to it.
Yeah.
I don't like to eat outside, but I have my cheat meals. I love my chocolate cakes and I love all that. So once in a week I'll have a burger. Then I cheat. or I'll have rajma chawal with achar and some pyaz. You know, so I think I eat like a regular person, but
Yeah.
my portion size is smaller. But I work out and I really compensate when I work out. And I work out really nicely. So I think that's a balance that I think everyone should try and find in their life.
Yeah.
I love bhel puri. And earlier, when I was a child, I used to go to these places in Chandni for golgappas and tikkis that they have. And I love samosas. It looks nice.
Yeah.
There are different kinds of
Yeah.
and don't go eat Chinese with dal and chawal. How can you come? They're like, it's just food. And I remember there was one gang of friends I had, I still have. They have compartments in their body. They say that they have food compartments. अगर उन्होंने like they had bhel puri. अच्छा, this is a snack. This is a snack. I'm like, how can you eat so? And then we'll have dinner.
Yeah.
Then now that they've eaten dinner, now we need dessert. So I'm like, is your stomach not full already? I do love my meals. So I take it. I sometimes don't tell him, but I take it in the morning because I think that sort of just flushes out all the toxins, and that's the first thing that goes into your body. Just have one. And after that, half an hour, don't eat or drink anything. Let it just settle in your stomach, and then anything you take inside, it's just easier for it to digest. You know, it's like ghee is like amazing. I hope so. I mean, I hope so. Yeah. I remember it was 5,000. I'd done hand modeling. So I just had to show my hands and do some masala something. And pay me money. And I was like, iske liye paise milte? First job. And I remember giving that money to my parents. So I also meditate in the
And
morning.
you also meditate.
Yes.
Okay.
So my day usually starts in the morning at let's say 5 o'clock. I wake up at 5, and that's why Bombay, when I come to Bombay and they're like, "Hare, 11 baje start karenge." मैंने कहा,
Yeah.
So I wake up early. I do my kriyas. There's a Sudarshan kriya that I do, and after that I sit in meditation. So it ranges from about 40 minutes to 1 hour if I have the time. Otherwise, 40 minutes is minimum. Like I started living in the present. I don't think about tomorrow at all. I smile more often. Like my parents sometimes, and I told them this. I said, "Listen, I'm smiling a lot. Don't think I'm a fool because I'm just smiling." And they're like, "No, we're happy for you." I said, "No, I have to tell you this that it has changed my life in a very positive way, and that's why I feel today more than any day before. I think because now the stress levels have gone up.
Yeah.
Meditation is not just for old people; it's for people like you and me. It's for kids." So
Yeah.
that they can focus on things. So I think my life has sort of found another meaning with this, and I'm very happy and I'm exploring it even more. But yeah, that's a very important part of my life. I actually thought of taking my mom for her 60th birthday to an ashram where they teach this, and I had no idea what it was about. I just knew कि meditation करते हैं. Let's figure out what this is all about.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I thought it was all about focusing on a point, and you can't focus because your head is always running. And then when I went there, they taught us that you just have to hug your thoughts, just like be there and don't focus on anything. That is meditation. You're not surrendering everything. And there's certain kriyas they taught us. And I think for me, my mom said this is the best birthday. I went for her, but it changed both of our lives. And this was in November. So from November till now, I think it's been like 6-7 months. And I'm so much more happier. So I love life. You know, I can't explain it. Like, be it lows, of course I have lows and I have times that I have, but I come out of it very easy. Pressures they have today, and everybody's on social media today. Their numbers, and you know, even if you don't think about it, there's always peer pressure.
Yeah.
You're going to the school, and I've seen it. Like with my cousins and all, I'm like, why are you talking about now? What are you talking about? Like, you know, because we never thought of it. We never knew what depression was as kids when we were growing up, and now they have mental health issues. And I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
And I know that the world has to move on and we have to move with it, but these are tools that are available to help.
Yeah.
It's not gear. Like I took bath, I'm washing my physical self, but I'm washing my mind.
Yeah.
And there's so much of garbage of so many years that when you start, there are times when people start crying, there are times when people start laughing. All these emotions that pent up
Yeah.
stuff starts coming out. So I think it's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't have a part.
So satsang is mandatory. But
Huh.
sometimes even parties, like I was known for the parties that I threw for my birthdays, but they would always be like, okay, 29th night, my birthday is on the 30th. 29th night, I'll still party with my friends. That also I've stopped from the past 2-3 years. But the satsang is a mandatory thing. Like it's just because I want to bring in the birthday with the divine, and that's my best way to like, and that's the happiest. It makes me the happiest. Like there's a video in my phone also. I'm just like dancing on a, you know, like they call me. They say to Meera hai. Like, I think only when you hit the lowest stage of your life, when you think you need aids, you need tools.
Yeah.
Some people go to the wrong path,
Yeah.
but this is another path that can really help you deal with it in the best possible way without really ruining the person that you are.
Yeah.
You keep yourself intact, and anytime there's another low bad thing. Whenever you face situations, just help you deal with them in a more better way. And I'm saying this from experience.
Yeah.
I think even everybody, at every level feels rejected. There are so many actors I know and big actors I know
Yeah.
who just got replaced in the last movie. There are no reasons. So you get rejected every time. So I'm so used to rejection. I'm like, "Adi, yaar, we kuch aur karte hain," you know? So I mean, it is not easy. I think it's one of the most difficult professions, not for the faint-hearted at all. So Amsterdam we have to do. And okay, let's add one more place. So I had never seen Paris, and she shot basically there. So she was like, okay, let's go to Paris. I'll show you around because I know the place really well. Because when we started out, we were friends before that. Like, of course, we started modeling together. But I think that she's like my sister today. It's not really like she's a friend. I can't say she's much more than that. She's my relative. I feel like she's my family. You know, so there's no concept of, oh, you're also an actor, I'm also an actor. That's not there. It's just like two sisters.
Yeah.
Actually, we hate gossip and we try not to gossip at all. Like, if there's anything I would even want to say, you know, this is what we want to do because we don't want to feed ourselves. But it's information. I'm like, okay, give me information.
Give 3 reasons to our audiences.
If you haven't done it before, it's one of the most liberating things ever. And girls want to do the same things. So that is similar things. So that's amazing.
Yeah.
There's never that, oh, I want to go here, but I want to go there. And there's a lot of bonding that happens, and you really get to know each other
Yeah.
in the real space because then you're living with each other also there.
Yeah.
So I think that is another thing, and it just freshens up your soul. And you know, if you have a girlfriend, you can talk to her about anything, and she'll keep listening, and
Yeah.
she'll talk, and I'll keep listening. You won't necessarily. So I think girls should be a lot of fun, and everybody should. It's so happy listening to our music, and we were both dancing on the street, like walking. And then I looked at her, and she looked at me, we were both dancing, and we were both dancing. And I remember, like, it was such a nice. It was just the vibe of the place.
Yeah.
I think I may be into architecture because I love the way the buildings are there.
Yeah.
And it's that we get to take beautiful pictures and movies.
Yeah.
And there's amazing food. There's this place called Omelette where we went. I mean, they give you omelette, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you think of it, it's very bland. But when you go there, I had an omelette with banana and peanut butter. You can't even think of the combination. So it comes in people. I'm like, what is this? It's healthy, it's yummy, and it's amazing. Yodha, I don't know if they've made it yet because they haven't really told us, but I think it's going to be this year. Something that I never thought I'd be in, but I'm very happy to be in. I mean, it's just a feeling that in Dharma film, I can't explain it. It's like when you're in Austin or Bayra film, when you grow up in the 90s specifically, these were two big productions. You made it
Yeah.
a part of that. And you know, now there are many and very nice people, but still that special place is there. I remember the first time I got to Dharma script and I saw the symbol and I was looking at it and I'm like, oh my god! So I had that feeling. It was a very, very special film for me. And that will definitely release this year. There are 2 other Hindi projects I think I will share about very soon. Hopefully. There's one Tamil film that I'm shooting for Aranmane